let's go shopping. Headed into Target because I have run out of my mousse from the y'all know that is my favorite, and I figured while we were there, not only is my new espresso machine coming from DeLonghi, very excited, so I'm going to be looking for a couple of things and some inspiration updating my bar cart area, but also of course going to get a sneak peek, a preview of the fall finds at Target because I feel like they have definitely been doing it. If you saw my denim try on, that alone has solidified that Target is definitely on a mission to make a comeback, and I am not mad. So I'm really excited. I'm going to try 2 different locations today, heading into Troy first because I feel like they do a good job, but also the Southfield location does a great job as well, I feel like. So I want to check both of those out and see what we see. Of course, share with you the amazing finds from home decor because you have been asking for more of that, plus the fall finds. Already got my little coffee, a cardamom latte. And if you happen to be new here, I am Jordan Blackwell, former sustainable materials engineer turned lifestyle content creator behind Little Miss JB Style, helping you find not what's just going to look good, because baby, I want you to look good, but what is going to feel good. That I have just found keeps me from wasting my money. Building a wardrobe and a life that I love is just following what really does feel good, feel natural, and Target, especially after getting these Maison Margiela knockoffs, the dupes, the dupianas. It's been feeling really good. So let me re-up on my hair care products because we need to get this together, especially because I'll be giving my first ever speaking engagement on a large platform for Black Tech Saturdays in basically a week. So still figuring out a look for that. I will probably share that in a different video, but let's get headed into Target. When I tell y'all this candle smells so delicious, like so sensual, so sexy, but like so good. And look at the packaging. How cute is this? Like so cute. Absolutely aware that these are not supposed to be for the coffee cart, but can we please talk about how cute these are? I have an obsession actually with gathering cups like this. This is plastic, ooh, and it's got the cute gold rim. I always just love collecting these kinds of little like gold rim cups. I don't know why, but the texture, it just makes me feel so fancy. It's so soft. So we just not doing the like regular old top of the pants no more? Is that like not a thing? Cause I've got some questions. Cause there's still, I mean, there is room to groove in these. Hold up, okay, what's the back though? I got, ooh. It's, we've seen worse, we've seen worse. What? Cool. Okay, we getting some height, we getting some motion, some motion. Okay. Okay. We can move in these. We can play. Every year, I swear there's at least one cream sweater dress that just. You see, look. It's giving soft, cuddly, like polar princess. Yes. Call me ice cream. I'm icy cold. Really wish they had this in a size down because I have the perfect trench coat to go with this. What? Giving corporate baddie. Did not expect to find so many good pieces, specifically at the Troy location. I will say, like, I don't know if you live in the Metro Detroit area. Actually, comment below where you're tuning in from. Troy, like this one off of Coolidge, it's hit or miss. Like, I feel like they do get in the good pieces. However, by the time I get here, usually they're picked through, so I have to hit a couple of different locations. But that was not the case today. As you saw, like Future Collective, they have been coming out with some really, really great styles. But I do have some thoughts, especially as we talk about materials, as we talk about sustainability. Plus, I did find some really, really good inspiration for my bar cart. You have probably seen it. This is what it looks like right now. Here is some of the inspiration I have in mind. So I'm just trying to like source pieces right now, really kind of see what feels like it makes sense, especially because I still don't know if I'm gonna like paint that back wall, if I'm gonna wallpaper that back wall. There are decisions, but that candle, the wooden oud, I will not lie, like I said, I love a good sultry scent in my house. I love eucalyptus, I love lavender, but I also love spruce. I also love a little bit, it's very nostalgic for me. Like, I'm not an overly sweet person when it comes to like smells, to be honest with you. Partially probably also because I have a sweet tooth and I'm not trying to like make myself crave sweets, you know, and break my healthy eating habits. Heaven forbid, because I love a good cookie. I will not lie. Like, now that I've said sweet things enough times, a chocolate chip cookie from Crispelli's sounds so delicious. But there were so many cool different like decor pieces. I saw this for the coffee, or even these smaller glass containers that would kind of be like pre-measured. But I think the coffee machine I'm getting actually like you can pour a whole bag in and it will do all of that work for you, which I'm so excited because that personally keeps me from making like my lattes at home. It's not that I don't have an espresso machine, but like picking the right grinds, figuring out the right measurements, getting all that lined up, plus with the machine being like a decade old does not help. So I don't always get like a good espresso pour for my lattes. I didn't hunt down any flavors yet. That's next on my agenda and like what I want to hold them in. Of course, I've seen a lot of people do these, like the oil holders, stuff like that. So we'll see. In terms of the clothing, though, starting with this animal print cardi. What? Animal cardi party? I love this. I have this in a size medium. It was such a fun fit, such a fun pattern. It is fairly conservative, I would say. Like, even though the front is very low cut, you're not gonna have too much risk of the girls peeping out. I see this as being a great layering piece for your 9 to 5, adding a little bit of fun, adding a little bit of zest, and the darker colorway. That dark brown, that like blackish brown, that makes it look so much more luxurious than if you see like the faded animal prints that are almost like a whitish. No, no. If you're on the fence when you're looking at animal prints, go with more true to color or the more darker. It just gives luxury. It just gives elevated. It gives elegance. Like, it's giving edgy school teacher, right? Especially paired with these Fashion Nova jeans. I was not expecting those to go so well. I really, really love this cardigan, and for under $50. Definitely something fun for the upcoming season, and again, something that I could see myself wearing for the next decade or so. I will say, from a material perspective, just a little, depending on who you are. I know that some people have sensitive skin, so go in and try that in person, because for some people, like, sweater weather is such a hassle for that reason, because there's mohair, there's wool, and everybody has like different opinions on like how sweaters personally feel. So make sure that you try those out and really make note personally too as you're going through that, so that way the next time you run into a sweater, you can easily read the label and go, yeah, this is gonna work, or no, it's not. And you don't have to waste that extra time like actually trying the pieces on. Like, obviously try the pieces on, you want to make sure they fit, but one of the biggest things that has saved me so much time and money is looking at the materials just from that perspective, because I know what materials I like, what feels good in my body, so it saves me a lot of time, when I'm looking at clothes, especially like online or in person. Next, this bomber jacket. I love a good bomber jacket. First of all, you've seen this one that I have from Affirm. So great, amazing. The denim is fire. This brown faux leather is really, really fun. I love the cut of this. I'm in an extra small, and it's still very, very spacious. It's hitting right where my short torso needs it to hit. There are pockets, and the dark brown shade is so, so classic. Plus, this is made with recycled polyester. Okay, so if you did not know, generally speaking, something made with recycled material is more sustainable than the original, right? Because it's less work to have to like water, propagate, all that fun stuff to grow the materials to then turn it into something usable to make clothes. So if they are able to break down clothes that already exist and recycle it, it's much easier and much more sustainable just from a manufacturing perspective. So keep that in mind, because that's a huge push I'm seeing so many brands do, and Target does do really well. Like, a lot of the pieces, especially from Future Collective, had that on their tag, like making sure that they noted that there was at least 50% recycled material. So that was really, really cool. And this is just such a timelessly fun piece, right? Like, it's just so edgy. It's giving like Bond, Jordan Bond, right? Like, just a little bit of Spy Girl vibes, but also just fun and edgy. If I wasn't eyeing up this red one from NAKD, like, I need this red one so bad. The visions I have and the outfits I have in my mind for this, like, I just need them to go ahead and get rid of shipping, because your girl does not like to pay for shipping. If you're anything like me, paying for shipping literally will have something staying in my cart for months. 4 months. Like, I don't care. I tell brands this all the time whenever they try and work with me. Like, there are just little things like that that would keep me from buying. So I'm just saying, if you can give me little codes and discounts to provide to my audience, entice us, because I know how I feel about paying for shipping. So I know how y'all feel about paying for shipping. And baby, I'm trying to make sure you get as good a deal as I do. So patiently waiting for the NAKD, because they usually do have like a good sale once a month, like 20% off site wide, but the shipping, the chokehold. Then I tried on this really fun cream fuzzy sweater. You see that this is where I'm at right now, especially if you watch my H&M try on in the mohair skirt. Like, if this sweater was just like the same shade of cream as that skirt, I would just walk around like a big fluffy like teddy bear, a big fluffy polar bear, like snuggle me, baby, snuggle me. Ooh, it was so soft and so fun. And I love texture like that. You've heard me talk about that. If you are somebody who's trying to add more interest, more intrigue, just more like, who's that girl? Texture is a really easy way to do that. And this cream sweater, like, they're gonna come up to you and just be like, hey, is that felt you're wearing? Want it to be? Y'all, I had somebody use that as a pickup line on me once. Is that a felt shirt you're wearing? Oh my god, y'all. That was like at the teen club days too. What's the worst pickup line? So random. But what is the worst pickup line you've had somebody use on you? Because I feel like that's in the top right there. Ooh, but this is just one of those really snuggly sweaters, especially as the weather cools. It's just gonna be fun. It's gonna step up even a basic outfit. Even as you saw with the jeans, right? It just was giving a little something different, a little something that je ne sais quoi. I love, love, love. That only texture can really bring. I feel like, you know, when you're seeing prints and you're seeing patterns, you're seeing bold colors, it's like, okay, that's what makes the outfit. But there are those more subtle outfits and you're like, there's just something about this. 90% of the time, if you take a closer look, probably texture. It's probably the texture that they're wearing that's just giving what it needs to give. Moving into the pants, I get asked all the time about these brown leather pants from H&M, which are old. They are old, but I am continually on the hunt to try and find obviously what you can get right now that is similar. And Target has dropped these. Okay, I have mixed feelings. So I'm in a size 8, which is a size up from what I normally wear. But as you can see, there's not too much room in the waist. There's not any like crazy gapping. I'm not sure if you heard me where the waistband is. I'm not sure how I feel about this like super slim waistband situation. I feel like depending on your body shape, it's cute. But like for my body shape, it's jarring. It's jarring. I'm gonna be honest. Like I like a little more definition in the waistband there. But I can move in these so well. They are so comfortable, buttery soft, and the color, like that dark brown color, is gonna be classic through and through. Like these are a really solid find for the price point. I think they are just about the same price as I paid for the H&M ones, so just under 50 bucks. So comfortable. Like I said, if you can get past that little waistband, I would definitely say give these a try because they're so sleek, so chic, and you're going to want to wear these year after year after year because who doesn't want those leather pants, especially like leather weather, okay? For me, it's leather weather. It's not sweater weather, it's leather weather, okay? I love me some leather pants, and again, it's because of that texture. It's going to be something unexpected. People are just going to, especially if you got that thing poking in the back, like it just gives a little extra boost to the booty. I love a good leather pair of pants. Okay, I love a good leather pair of pants. So these, I will say, were like a really solid find in my opinion. I was pleasantly surprised. Then there were some really fun like one pieces. So starting with this denim jumpsuit, especially after all the love on this Fashion Nova one with the barrel legs. I will not lie, I was not expecting y'all to like eat that up. I knew it ain't, don't get me wrong, okay? I knew it ain't. I knew I was making some hibachi with that. I knew I was putting a little toe on that, adding some extra zest, adding that yum sauce when I bought that, okay? I knew that jumpsuit was a vibe, but because I know people's style is kind of safe and they like to wear stuff that is kind of like easier to wear, I was not sure that that would be such a hit. So, one, thank you for all the love on that because, ooh, y'all showed love. But this denim jumpsuit, if you're looking for a more casual, everyday denim jumpsuit, this one from Universal Threads, I did go up a size because I really wanted that like oversized baggy top, kind of similar to like what you saw a lot of if you were paying close attention to New York Fashion Week. A lot of the girlies were kind of wearing those like oversized jackets and oversized like, you know, suede. Janae Naylor had this look. That was kind of the vibe I was going for, so that's why I went up the size. And it looks so good, especially because there's that elastic waistband in the back, so it makes sure that it's still nice and cinched where it needs to be, but then it just grazes your curves everywhere else in the bottom half. We have those really easy breezy big pockets to fit everything you need to fit. The wide leg is so perfect, so roomy. That high kick, okay? We can get low. Again, these are the important things. I need to be able to move and groove in my pieces. If I cannot get a little down, get a little dirty, like I got a nephew, okay? Little Neff is 4, going on 4. Whew, my nephew's going on 4, y'all. and my best friend just had a baby, okay, like, I'm gonna have a little girl that I'm gonna need to run after, so my clothes need to be cute and functional, all right? Like, rich auntie likes to play still. She's a little kid at heart, so her clothes need to match that energy. And I love that jumpsuit for this reason. Like, it's so easy that you can just throw on, accessorize how you want to accessorize, add a bunch of bold necklaces, wear it with some heels, dress it down with some sneakers. It's just one of those, like, universal, hence universal threads, universal jumpsuits, and it is fair trade, which is really, really interesting. I see Target push this a lot, that they use a lot of fair trade manufacturing, meaning that the manufacturing process supports the workers. So I have to do a little bit more digging personally about fair trade, because again, in my mind, knowing what I know about a lot of these like certifications and how you can get them, I'm not gonna say like Target's doing anything wrong. Like, that's not what I'm saying at all. I just need to do my own research to understand, like, are there different tiers to fair trade? What does that mean specifically? Because like I said, most of my stuff was more like polyester, faux leather, like PVC, also leather. I didn't do a whole lot with the yarns and wools and things like that from a manufacturing perspective, right? From raw materials and doing that comparison. I lived there, okay? The LCA, like, I have an old video, if you are at all intrigued. It is old, where I did just talk about some of just the like nuances about sustainability. It's for another day, y'all, for another day. But you'll be seeing fair trade a lot, especially out of Target. So that's definitely something cool, and something that, again, I'm not gonna say is like this makes it like sustainable. The way that I like to look at things is like, is it just more sustainable than like the current process, right? Because it's such a baby step process. As much as we want it to be like giant leaps, you know, just taking those baby steps, finding stuff that is leather working group certified, finding stuff that is B Corp, finding stuff that is like fair trade. Those are just small steps, or recycled materials, just small steps, right? Small steps. So that was really, really cool to see that for this denim jumpsuit. Then I had this little pinstripe number, because you know what? Wild Fable always has one piece in there that just like, it calls me. It's like, Jordan, hey Jordan, you almost walked past. Hey, come try me on, girl. And I'm so glad I did. Although they did not have this in a size medium, I still love the way that the large fit. I would get this in a size medium because I have this really fun matching trench coat, and I also do have a pinstripe blazer now that I'm thinking about it. And if I really want to get like super like edgy, right? Just super like, I want to try what the cool girls are trying, I do have some wide leg pants too that are pinstripe. So I could do like a white crop button up underneath it, have the dress layered over like some pants, like some wide leg pants. Okay, again, like, you're always gonna hear me talk about versatility. You're always gonna kind of see me work through like, what would the outfit be? What are the different outfits? You see, I just went through like 3 different outfits right there, with a trench coat, with a blazer, with some pants, with a button up underneath. That's 4 outfits. That's like 4 different outfits right there. And that is something I'm always gonna look for. I'm not buying pieces for one-time wear. Not doing it, okay? I'm not wasting. That's a waste of your money. Look at me. That's a waste of your money. That is not a habit you want to have. That's not a habit you want to pass down to your family, your friends. That's a waste of your money. It's a waste of your money every time. And if you're sitting there like, why don't I have money for stuff? It's because you keep buying things to only wear once. Stop it. Stop it. Please. If you take anything away from my videos, please make sure that you are thinking long term when it comes to these purchases, when it comes to clothes, because there is just nothing worse than you were looking at your closet like, I done spent all this money, and having that Carrie Bradshaw moment, like, I will literally be the woman who lives in my shoes. Like, I spent all this money on clothes, but I can't afford the things I really want to do. I can't live the life I really want to live because I kept thinking I needed to buy this one little piece here, this one little piece there, that only wore the one time. Nah, baby, we're not doing that. Okay? And if you want a piece that you were gonna wear year after year after year, this cream sweater dress, okay? Because I love me a sweater dress moment. It is always gonna look chic. It is always gonna make you look put together. And this cream one, it's giving Ice Princess. It's giving Polar Bear Mommy. It is giving almost like mob. I'm not gonna say mob boss, okay? Not in that way. Like, not in the trendy way, but just like, duh, darling. You know, just very regal, very so comfortable, considering the price point too. The price point, y'all, it was sitting just right. I have this in a small, by the way. Like, it's giving that in the small, like a size down from what I usually would wear. Because I've spoken about this before. Self-conscious. I've been self-conscious about the body yaddy, okay? and my belly not being flat, so I would typically get a medium for it to be roomy, but there's so much stretch in this. It's so good, y'all. It is so good. Like, if there's one thing out this whole video you get, let it be that dress, because it's so comfortable. And again, you're gonna have so many ways to wear this. Like, for your 9 to 5, you could easily throw on a blazer and wear this. For a cute weekend activity, all the holiday events coming up, there's gonna be a lot of ways you can mix and match and play with this dress. And year after year after year, like, you're gonna look good in this for years. It's so good. It's so good. So I was pleasantly surprised. Unfortunately, though, like I said, I saw so many good things. I'm not gonna have time to run to the second location. I need to meet with the girls, get the workshop together for Black Tech Saturday's Digital Summit. I'm so excited to finally be like speaking more. I have been asked to do consulting, asked to give like all of my information and share everything I've learned over 10 years. 10 years of creating content, landing 4-figure deals as a small creator. So excited. If you happen to be in the Metro Detroit area, in the Michigan area at all, actually, come down. It is a free event. There are resources for businesses, for creatives, regardless of what you do. There's so many people sharing like website design, social media, how to use LinkedIn. There's so much that you're going to be able to learn in this weekend. You better take advantage. And of course, I did not forget to get the duh, because that was why we came to get the hair together. I was using their honey formula, but I think it was like making my scalp dry. Not dry. I have scalp issues. I want to start with that. I'm not entirely sure what it is yet, and I do have an appointment with the dermatologist in a month to figure it out, because it's not like just general dry flaky skin, but I feel like the honey formula was making it much worse than their original formula. So I made sure to get that. That's one of the things I always get. And then of course they also have the Freshney scent, that little like vanilla scent, but Republica sent me this perfume, which is like the perfect vanilla, like fall vanilla, right? It's not overly sweet, it's not overly smoky. Like I said, I don't really like super sweet smells, but this is like almost a true vanilla, and I love it. It's like so perfect for layering. So I have been wearing that, so I did not need to pick up an extra Freshney. I thought about it, but ever since I got that Republica scent, that has trumped. Like, if you're on a budget, the Freshney will do you, but if you have some room to splurge, I'm telling you, you're not going to be disappointed with this. And if you love seeing the new ins, you like learning how they fit, things to keep in mind, learning more about the sustainability, things like that, go ahead and check out my entire try on haul playlist. I have all kinds of new ins, sharing with you sizing, how to style, of course, helping you find not just what's going to look good, but what is going to feel good. And that is finding pieces that to the touch, to the soul, to your bank account, feel good. Before you head over there, though, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't miss a video from me, okay? Don't do it. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you over there.